should get out of my way. You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. 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 I got too many plays. I won't even play.
Coming with all their friends and we get active, yeah. We get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it.
Built on the site of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decades since it opened back in 1998. Welcome everyone to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Baltimore Ravens. Through the first quarter of the season, hard to believe, I know, as we kick off in this Week 5 contest. Return starts at the 9, and he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Hill now from the gun. And he gets him about 3 yards here on the game's first offensive snap.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Lamar now from the gun. Chased out to his right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that means 3rd down coming up.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3 and out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
Starts his return from the 23. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Now here's Cam Scannaboo on the ground. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Back to throw now. Has him on the quick hitter. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
carry now. This is Bashal Tootin. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 50.
From midfield now. Short pass brought in. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
They're set up at the 35 now. Throwing from the gun. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Slot man motioned over. Second down give to Tootin. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. They'll throw on 3rd and long. That's Evans making the catch outright. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a Vegas first down. Off the option, it's Scannaboo. And he has enough room to gain about 4. Goes to the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. This one's gone. He's out of bounds. Looks like right around the 5-yard line, partner. So they're going to be set up with 1st and goal.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and netted some positive yards.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Raiders have a great first drive and get the game's first points. PAT effort coming up. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Hey, come on. Come on. What are you? What are you? What is it?
From the gun, Jackson. Brought in right side. Still going inside the 35. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens tie this game 7-7.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Back to throw on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. Got a man over the middle, it's Bowers. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one's complete, right side. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
We saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Here's 2nd and 5. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. He's going to have this one down to the 28. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. They'll throw it again. Gets everything he has under this throw. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders break the tie here in the first. Extra point attempt coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Ravens 7.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Don't worry.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Play action now with Jackson. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
35-yard line.
Now Jackson off the play action. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
2nd and 10 now. Jump off caught by his back. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
With that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Hey, middle. That's hot. You at X. You at X.
Lamar throwing again. Dumped off to his running back. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
And again, it's Jackson. He puts him there under it, deep down the left. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Great team defense here. Got to him right as he was about to let that football fly, Brock, and the hit leads to a pick by their safety.
And an easy pick at that one, Kate. Not taking anything away from who actually intercepted it, but that turnover was all about the guys up front. And one thing I love about today's game and analytics, we got more than just sacks. We get QB pressures, we get QB hits because we've seen the impact they can have, an impact that was felt right there with that INT.
They just get the play off. taking his shot deep down the field. Big gain downfield. 30. 10. He does it. Touchdown. The Raiders parlay the interception into points. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments? I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys, watching all those O-linemen. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well, because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. He fields it from the 8. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and 10. Here's Jackson. He lets one fly deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that brings up 3rd and goal. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and you couldn't. That's just the case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
4th down, here's Jackson. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Well, we're going to pause here, and for good reason. One of the Raiders was injured on that play and is being tended to. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Receiver in motion, going left. Play action on 1st down. Has a man on target to Thornton. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders take a 13-point lead. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10.
180!
Now here's Lamar. On the move, headed right. Hits his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Ooh, he knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. But that's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you find your safety valve. And that got them some yards, so taking that shot, well, it was not for nothing.
Hey!
2nd and 4. He put everything he had into this one. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Raiders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield.
19, Tiger, 19.
Tootin gets it from the gun. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
1st down, Raiders.
Throwing now from the gun. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Sit on! Finish it on! Report!
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10.
Sit up! 180! Finish on! Hey, Ozzy! Sit up! Oh. Sit up!
Throwing again is Lamar. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Forced to the ground.
They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
Yo.
Jackson now on 3rd. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Tyler Luke to kick off
just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. From a couple yards deep, this is going to come out. We stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. From the pistol, we give the Scattaboo. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Second and 5.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5. And they'll pitch it out to him. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Third and long for him here. That's complete. Here's Thornton. And they're going to catch him right as he gets this to the 30. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Raiders first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
The toss play to Tootin. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Now looking to throw. Finds his running back is his Bayshul Tootin. And the defense gets the stop to deny that first down, but still a very good game. They picked up 12, third and short. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down. Offense in the hurry up here. Throwing from the gun. Has it downfield working the left. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Cade, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
They're set up at the 35 now. Looking to throw it this time. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Hits him on the out route. And they hit big there on that second down. Let's see if this play holds up or not, though. We've got a penalty flag down. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So things getting a bit tougher following that penalty. We've got second and 15. Dropping back to throw. He finds Evans left side. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Third and 4 coming up now. Inside give here for Tootin. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10. Working inside the red zone. Forced out to his right. He's keeping it. And they're going to be set up with first and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
Putting the tight end in motion. Tootin is in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders will add to their lead at the end of the half. Setting up to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders double their lead to 14. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here.
Report! 180! 180! Hey, Ozzy!
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Taking a deep shot here. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Flushed out of the pocket. Now here he goes. Escapes a defender. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. He's going to field this at the 2. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10. They'll start this series with an option left. They pitch it out to him here. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Working quickly here.
No gain on the play.
Second and 10 now. And down he goes. The Ravens defense gets it done. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. Another drop. The last two plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However brought, they do at least force this fourth down. Can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
Getting out to his left. He's running with it. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. This play goes for 36. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. First down, here's Lamar. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So it's second down coming up.
24-yard line.
Ready? You. Sit up.
Lamar off to play fake. Escapes the pocket. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Throwing on third and long. That's caught for the first. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens start the second half with some needed points. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's down to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. And off to Tootin. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the 37. Completed to his running back. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too.
First down, Raiders.
From midfield now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
From the 40 on second down. Has a man on target to Thornton. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
To the line we go. They're set, first and 10. On the give, it's Tootin. He breaks the tackle. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring the guy down.
And in for the touchdown. The Raiders take a 13-point lead.
The kicker on.
Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Fields the hard squib kick. Showing a little burst so far. A nice one back, but what a hit we had at the end of it. Here's first and 10 from the 34. Play fake, Jackson. Headed out right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Darian Porter. They're going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his third strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
They go play action on first. Buys time, rolling right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Running from the pistol, that's Tootin. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's third down now.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. He'll throw it. Into the hands of his running back, Tootin. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Las Vegas.
To throw here on first down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Gronk, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Game on the play. Brings up third.
To the air, 3rd and long. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10. At their
The
own
Ravens in a
36-yard
very
line.
good field position as they come up 1st and 10.
Get up. Hey, report. Report. Hey, you must be.
Pistol snap to Jackson. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Play action. Here's Jackson. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Jackson now on 3rd. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line.
And the Baltimore 1st down.
Throwing now on 1st down. It's Jackson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Lamar throwing again. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Out of the gun, and give to him. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Hey, Ozzy, sit up.
From the 16. Take this in for the score. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Returnable from the 2. And this drive will start inside the 25. So we're through 3 here. It's the Raiders' ball, a chance at a win if they can hang on to this lead. First call here coming from the shotgun. Now running here with Tootin. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Offense in the hurry up here. Here we go, 2nd and 9. That's going to be caught by Evans. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. First down, ball at the 36. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. He's got it inside the 25. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Newton on 1st and 10. Big gap up the middle. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
It is just so hard, Kate, to get these chunk, explosive runs. But what it does now is it especially sets the table in prime scoring position.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held the line, and the QB keeper gets nada.
Ball still at the 3 as they get set for 2nd and goal. He's going to throw this one. That one connects. He has the touchdown. The Raiders go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. That one right down the middle. And the Raiders double their lead to 14.
Ravens 35.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Fielded at the 7. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
You change it. Come on. What up? What's up? Go right here. Yeah. Come on.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. They left him wide open. It's complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hey, report.
Lamar now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
We've learned how valuable sacks and a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
Another try following the sack. He's got his man. That's Travis Kelce. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Listen up.
First down, here's Lamar. Chased out to his right. And they pick him off again! And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Las Vegas!
I gotta believe, Cade, his first pick of the game directly led to that one. Remember, what worked to generate that first turnover, playing things the same way, and this time, well, it wasn't just a pick, it was a pick six.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders stretch their lead to 21. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Jackson trying again after the pick. On the move, headed right. He can run it. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Hey! Oh.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Short pass brought in. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
It's a gain of 20. That's good.
Working quickly here.
Baltimore Ravens. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
We changed it. No, we changed it. Hey! Shut up!
First down throw for Jackson. Throwing the out route complete. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook was wide open.
Lamar off the play fake. Escapes out to the left. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard.
Don't worry.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. And again, it's Jackson. Forced out to his right. He's got his man. This is Walker. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Tez Walker touchdown. Now the PAT try coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens get it back to a 14-point game.
56. Ravens 42.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Drive starts with an option, right side. They pitch it to him. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Raiders first.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. On the handoff, here's Scatterboo. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Oh, Brock, look at this. He sent him to throw it. Pulled in by his back, Scatterboo. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Setting up a throw. Escapes the pocket. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Fields this at the 19. Oh, stiff arm. And a nice return out of it. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. From the gun, Jackson. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
19 yards.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
1st down.
Throwing now from the gun. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
This one misses the tight end. And it sets up 2nd down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
Escapes the pocket. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
That's good.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
180! 180! That's it! Middle. Go.
Working inside the red zone. Flush down out to his left. Now here he goes again. And he's got a nice goal to go here as he goes out at the 8-yard line.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
All right, one more snap to play here.
Yo. 180!
One final shot here. Looking for an open man. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. And with the start they had in that 1st quarter, Brock, it is no surprise to see them come away with a victory at the end. They really did all they could to put this out of reach early.